So what's going on, everyone, bud? We are back, bud. Today's video, bud, I'm gonna be showing you my settings. 2 months ago, I gave you my settings. That's when my channel actually started to gain more attraction and people were starting to actually, watch the videos. And I was looking through my channel, I'm like, dude, I haven't done like a settings video in so fucking long. Video also did really good. And yes, my settings have actually changed quite a bit. Also, CJX is coming out. Figured, why don't I give them my settings so that if they want to try out a new setting, coppers, then boom, bud, this video's for you. So, bud, without further ado, let's get on into this shit. Now, not a lot of stuff has changed in this section. Squad privacy, I put to invite only. Ping on. Display performance metrics, I keep this off. Sometimes I'll turn it on to like minimal metrics. And all this does is it basically just gives you this little box down here. It tells you your, frames per second, your GPU ping, but I usually keep it off. Connectivity feedback, I put at default. This basically just shows you the icons in the bottom, right corner when you're actually in match. Stun VFX mod, I put mine on dark glare. I don't like to play Siege at night and be actually flashbanged by my screen. What dark glare does basically is when someone throws a flashbang, your teammate or the enemy screen goes dark instead of it fucking actually, flashing you like a flashbang. It's also probably just better for your eyes as well. Cycle inside camera groups, I have this off. Diffuser pickup, I have on both. If you don't have it on both, you're definitely copper, you're definitely bronze. Instead of having only one of these selected, if you just pick both, you have automatic and manual selected. Basically what it does is if your teammate rushes in, dies, the bomb is standing right in front of a door. You need to go and grab this bomb because you need a plan. Automatic, you basically have to just walk over the bomb. It will pick it up for you. You don't have to press any buttons. Manual, you have to actually press a button to pick it up. Both, you have the option to either press the button to pick it up or walk over it. So if it's in a busy doorway, there's a ton of people, staring at it, you can sit behind that, right where the fucking door ends and press a button and it will get sucked up into your inventory like Minecraft bot. There's just no reason why not to have that on both. Just put it to both and you'll thank me later. Visible throw trajectory, when you have it on, it basically gives you these lines of, where it's gonna go. If you have it off, you're basically just throwing. There's no reason why not to have it on. Like, it literally, it tells you so much information of where these things are gonna land, bud. Especially with C4s, like, that shit is beautiful, C4s. Drone after prep, this is really preference. A lot of the people are going to say keep it on manual. I'm also going to say keep it on manual. What this basically means is that when the round starts, you hop into your drone, then drone to go and find, where the fucking bomb is. Basically remain inside the actual drone until you click a button to get off of it. I'm telling you, this will literally improve your drone game like crazy. That goes for anyone on Xbox, PC, whatever. Match relay, that just basically shows you your match replays and stuff. Text channels, a lot of people will say to keep it on team only because a lot of the people on the enemy team, if someone gets, spawn peeked or someone assumes you of cheating, people love to say, oh, you're hacking in the chat, and they like to spam and it can confuse you. So with putting it on team, it's just going to be your team callouts and stuff like that, which is going to be important stuff to look at. Crossplay communication, keep that on. I would. Now that Rainbow has, console to PC play. Moving on to HUD, bud. Honestly, I don't think I have anything changed in here. This is really all preference. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I think the only thing that I have off is bans. Show ban updates and match feedback. Basically, that's all those fucking names that drop while you're playing. Show you who got banned. And honestly, when I'm in ranked, I'm not trying to see 30 fucking names drop down from the right corner of my screen to see who's been banned. I don't know why this is even part of the game. Like, I don't give a fuck who's been. Just get rid of them. You don't need to show me you're banning people Rainbow Six Siege, right? That's why I have it off. Like, just get them the fuck out of here. One thing, bans off. Audio. This is a pretty important one, bud. I'm gonna start off by saying this. Make sure you have an actual good headset, bud. See a lot of people using HyperX. I have Astro A10s. There's also more expensive type of headphones. Like these are like studio type of headphones. I don't know why I don't use these. I'm trying to figure out how to, but they just don't work. But I know that you can get some like really high quality studio type of headphones, and those are like really good. Like these, if I figured out how to use this, I think all I need to do is get an actual jack that plugs in. It would be fucking nuts. But anyway, I'll link a couple of headsets down below in the description so that if you're looking at, you know, headsets or want something. Now with that out of the way, bud, I have subtitles off. If you want them on, you can. Sometimes they're actually good. Now your dynamic range, a lot of people will say hi-fi and night mode. I would just keep it to night mode. Couple people I think use hi-fi, if I'm not mistaken, when they have earbuds. But I could be wrong, so don't, you know, quote me on that. I do see a lot of people using night mode though, and I think night mode is generally the best. What it does is it makes loud sounds quieter and quieter sounds louder. This is the thing with me. I have my master volume all the way at 100. I also have my fucking headset blasted. I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, bud, but I have 80 volume as well on my, you know, Windows page or whatever. In-game SFX volume, I keep that at 100, meaning a grenade being, you know, clicked, or someone reloading a mag, footsteps, someone tearing down a barricade. You absolutely want as high as you can. It's basically the sound effects for all of the things in the game. In-game music volume, I don't even have that on. There's no reason to have the music. No. There's no reason to have in-game music while you're in the middle of fucking battle. This isn't fucking Cyberpunk 24/7 or whatever it is. Menu SFX volume, I keep it at 100 because it just helps me see if my actual sound's working on my Streamlabs over here. You know, yeah, anyway. If you don't want this, you don't have to. Basically, this is the sound if you have it up. You hear this? That sound when it, you know, switches. HQ voiceover, I'm pretty sure I have this on. I would keep it on. It's the in-game announcer voiceover. Definitely keep that on. I have mine at stereo. I'm pretty sure that's right. Mute on, focused on. These are just your audio inputs. Audio input device. This is your microphone. The output is obviously your headset. And then you can, you know, go down here and pick whatever you want. If you want a loud fucking voice shit, you do you. Okay, but now we're getting to the more beefy stuff. Got two monitors. I've got one here and here. I'm on this monitor here, so if you've got two monitors and it's not working for you for some reason, it probably is because you're on, you know, this monitor or the second monitor. Resolution 1920 by 1880. If you have anything else, I don't know, bro. Display mode, full screen. There's no reason why you should have it at Windows. I have seen some people put it as borderless. I don't know. I have mine just at full screen. My actual screen only goes up to 165 hertz, but for your refresh rate, max it out completely, fully. I've seen some people have 200 hertz, you know, monitors. If you've got that and higher, do it. That right there will literally change the quality of your game so fucking much. But if you're at 60 hertz, this is definitely something I would look for. Go in there and absolutely just max it out. Aspect ratio, I have mine at 16 by 10. Some people will have it 4 by 3. I keep it at 16 by 10. If you see, this is what it looks like by 16 by 10, right? It just looks, you know, clean. It looks normal. It looks okay. Now, this is what it looks like 4 by 3. So it's very, like, it's very stretched. This is, I guess, good for is if you have trouble with seeing people at like a further distance. VSync off. FPS limit, I keep mine off. So there's really no reason why I want to limit myself at that range. I have widescreen letterbox off. I have field of view at 87. Anything under 83, you're kind of limiting yourself. So look, bud, this is 60. Oh my God, this looks horrible. This looks horrible. As you can see, bud, we'll stand right here. Just look at the scene that we have right here. This is 60 FOV. Look how much more you can see. Okay, bud, now we get into the juicy stuff. Now, my overall quality I have set to custom, and basically what it is it's all low. Now, there is absolutely no reason to be using Ultra in Rainbow Six Siege. If you use Ultra in Rainbow Six Siege, you either have a really, really, really beefy PC and you want to run Ultra settings, Dude, you don't, bro. There are pros that literally run it on low. They've got nice PCs, beefy good PCs. Look at my PC, right? Like, it's a medium end type of PC. It's not good, but it's not terrible. It's right in the middle. It's good and bad. I have played on very high settings before on all of it. It's ran just fine. It definitely runs a little more on my PC. I've kept it low. The only thing that you want to change, bud, is shadow quality. That's really the only thing. Shadow quality, keep that at high. It shows you, you know, shadows. Don't keep it at low, because when you have it at low, you won't be able to see it. Keep it at high. That's really the only thing you have to change out of any of this. Now, bud, we're getting into the really beefy stuff. Drone speed boost I have on hold. Raw input on mouse and keyboard, have it on. It basically just bypasses Microsoft's, you know, keyboard settings with the actual game's keyboard settings and the actual mouse settings. Mouse look inversion disabled. My mouse sensitivity on horizontal is 12, and my mouse sensitivity on vertical is 12 as well. Now, when you are on your, you know, main Windows screen, bud, if you go to your files and you look up Rainbow Six Siege or whatever, and you go to the, you know, the file here, Rainbow Six, you go to your account, which is basically just this folder right here. You click on that and it will tell you game settings here. In here, you now basically have the settings of Rainbow Six Siege. Congratulations, you are now a hacker of the game. I'm just kidding. This isn't hacking. This is just like changing settings. So, I'm not going to really get too deep into this because I don't change anything in these settings. I know that a lot of my PC players don't have a mouse that has an actual DPI setting within the actual mouse, like a button to change it. My mouse right here, bud, it's like a $20 Temu fucking mouse, bud. Like, cheap as hell. It works great, but it has an actual DPI setting within the actual mouse. All I gotta do is press a button and it actually changes the DPI within it. So, I think that that's pretty fucking cool. So, if you don't have a mouse that, you know, has a DPI setting within it, most people won't, you'll have to do this. You'll go into the settings there till you find ADS mouse multiplier unit. Anything right here on this, like, blue line right here, it's basically the DPI setting for your mouse if you don't have one within your mouse. Default setting is 0.02. A lot of pros like Buelo will have his, I think, at 800. Yeah, so if you understand this and you want to change it to 800 DPI or whatever DPI you want to change it to, or you just want to keep it to default, you can. You'll then just go to here and you press save. Basically, the next time you load back into the game, your DPI will then be changed. Yet again, this was a $20 Temu fucking TikTok mouse. There's mouse, Razer, where are you? Like, come on, make me something like that. I'm not trying to go into the settings and break this shit down. I just want a fucking mouse that can do it itself, you know what I'm saying? $20 right there. This is also my magnification for 1.0. I have it at 20. 0.5x I have at 24. 3.5, 5.4, and 12. 32, 36, 44. You don't really use these types of scopes. It's really mainly just these two. If you've made it this far, bud, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, bud, if you like these types of videos. I post videos every Monday and Friday, and I live stream every Wednesday and Sunday. But there is a shit ton of content that I post. If you like Rainbow Six Siege content, there is no reason why you shouldn't subscribe, bud. Do it up right now. Scroll, I have mine unenabled. This is basically just like how to switch your gun. I have seen other players like Uzi, he'll actually keep his disabled. I don't know why, he likes to actually press the buttons. With me, I like to scroll. I don't like to move my fucking hand way up there to press the button. It's just my liking. Now, sometimes I will, like sometimes my brain will just fog up and completely forget that I could just scroll, and I press a button. Gadget deployment, keep that shit on advanced, bud. Drone deployment, advanced as well. You might hate it at first, but once you get used to it, you're going to love it. Now for my controls, my tab button is basically the scoreboard, shows me all my kills and shit. Text all chat is the letter U. Team chat is the letter Y. To send the text is obviously enter. Push to talk is T. To toggle my performance metrics, basically the thing that I said in the beginning, the things that are down here that pop up and show your GPU and your FPS or, all that shit. If you want that, you can. I have it just the minus. Sprint and fast rappel, the ladder and / descent, I'm pretty sure that is shift. Navigate is space for me. Crouch and change, rappel stance is control. For me, my prone is the letter C. Now, bud, this is a very big one too. Your optic color. the only optic color you should be using is green, red, and purple. Screen shake intensity, keep that off. Like, yeah, keep it off. Motion blur. Now, I know that a lot of people will tell you to actually keep it off. This one's really preference. If you don't like motion blur and you kind of get motion sickness, keep it off. I don't want you to get fucking sick, dog. But I like to keep mine on in Rainbow Six Siege. When you have it off, you're playing and someone shoots you, blood starts to go around the screen. It's like a blood effect. It's like a ring that goes around your screen. And when you have it on, for some reason, the blood that goes around your screen or the dirt that goes around your screen does not appear there. So yeah, bud, those are my settings, bud. It's either a month or 2 months away until Siege X drops. It's gonna be absolutely fucking nuts, and that's why I want to give you guys this video now. That if you do try out my settings, have time to actually learn them, you know, become a little better with the settings, and then when Siege X drops, you're fucking fully in it, ready to go. So if you guys enjoyed this video, bud, you guys know what to do. Please go down below, leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe, bud. It helps the channel out so much. We have been growing like crazy, and I cannot thank you guys enough. So thank you, bud, so much for watching. And we will see you guys in the next live stream or video. Deuces.